So last year we tier list ranked all of the Scream movies, but as of last year there were only 5 Scream movies, and Part 6 just came out. We went and saw it, and so we decided that we would need to update our Scream rankings with 6 added in, so that's what we're going to do today. So first, before we get to our ranking of this, what are some of the things that you liked about Scream 6? And spoiler alerts, everyone
Yes.
I'm sure knows, but just in case. So what are some things you liked about Scream 6?
One of the things I liked is they did a way better job at having a different count of killers. But one of the things I disliked was that there wasn't 2 killers.
Okay.
So
you did.
But I mean, they did a good job of doing that, but there should have still been 2 killers, I think.
One of the fun things about the Scream movies is trying to figure out which Ghostface who was the Ghostface at different times when there's multiple ones. And because of some unique scenarios in this one, when you go back, I think it's going to be fun to watch and try to figure out who was actually the Ghostface. And that's one of the fun things. Something else that I liked about it was the subway sequence.
Oh, yeah.
What I didn't like, was there any more you wanted to add on?
I didn't like how some of the characters got stabbed 15 times and then they were on their feet
1,500 times.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my dislikes. Critics and audiences seem to love this one, saying it for them it's their second favorite is the most common thing that I've heard. So what we're going to do is, since we already ranked the other ones, we're going to now cut to that video so that you can see where we rank the other ones. We'll come back and then we'll rank 6 and see where it falls. So right now, we'll go not back to the future, but forward to the past. So let's get started. We're going to go in order that they came out and rank them either S, A, B, C, or D. First one, the original Scream.
Definitely has to go S tier in my opinion. Just, all around a fantastic movie. The plot twist at the end, I'd put it S tier.
S tier. For me, it was incredible because I was, I guess, probably 17 when it came out. Was a huge fan of the slasher movies, but they fell off quite a bit. And then Wes Craven brought it back. But for me, I mean, it's a classic. S tier.
S tier, definitely.
One of the greatest horror movies in my mind, slasher movies. All right. Scream 2.
Which one was that?
So it came out the next year. They went to college. Because Cotton Weary was in it, but it wasn't him. It was the mom. Remember the mom?
It was the mom and
the guy that was a horror movie fan.
And that the one where the theater group or something captured.
Yeah, it's the whole theater group. Yeah, because it ends up on the stage at the end, but it takes place at the college.
I put that B. It's not a bad movie, but not that good of a movie.
Yeah, when it first came out, I wasn't as big of a fan of it as when I rewatched it with you. I'm like, it's pretty good. I definitely like it better now. For me, it's an A or a B. You say a B, so I think it's a solid B. It's what I consider a high B, low A. But I think it holds up. Scream 3. It takes place at a mansion, like a Hollywood mansion. They all gather around. This is the one that I didn't like as much as the rest for a lot of reasons. One being the killings were impossible in my mind.
Yeah, no, I did not.
You know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
D tier for me. I did not like that one.
Like, one of the things that I do like about the Scream series is once you find out who the killers are, or killer or killers, is then going back and trying to say, okay, this had to have been this killer.
There's only one killer.
There was only the one.
No, I did not like that one.
And he had to have teleportation abilities or something. So
that was D tier. I did not like that one at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible, but if we're going to put something on a D, that definitely would be it's my least favorite of all the Scream movies.
Yeah.
So I agree, it's fine putting it D. It's not a bad movie. The main thing I had was it doesn't have as much rewatchable aspect to try to figure out who was the killer at which point when they're tag teaming. All right, Scream was away for a bit, and then they came back after about a decade. Scream 4.
That was the one with her
cousin. Her younger niece or cousin, but played by Emma Roberts.
And that actually fooled me because she was about to die, but she was actually the killer.
Yeah.
And there was the hospital at the end. We thought it ended in the house, but then it was the hospital, and then
Yep, that's exactly right. She like got all messed up, but that was all part of her plan because her and her accomplice. It was kind of like a commentary on people wanting to be famous, like social media famous. Like they were using Instagram, or it may not have been Instagram because that might not even have been around at the time, but they were trying to live stream and get fame as a result of it. I liked it.
I'd say A tier.
A tier, really?
I think it's better than the second one.
So you like Scream 4 better than Scream 2?
Yeah, personally.
That might be a controversial opinion, except for that's also my opinion. That's actually my second favorite Scream movie. I just thought it was very well made, and it brought it to a new generation. And I'm with you on that. A tier, Scream 4 taking it. Just called Scream. It's the 5th movie, but it was just called Scream again. What are your thoughts?
I liked it. I mean, I'm surprised that they actually had the same characters and all. And I'm surprised that one of them died. And
a big character died, yeah.
And I'm surprised...
Again, like it seems like he's always dying.
Yeah.
But this time, he's dead.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool that the jump scare where they were in the shower and all, and, you know, the police mom's running and he gets hurt and said, like, that was probably the best jump scare in the whole entire series, in my opinion.
It got me good on that scene.
And both of us didn't even know who, one of the killers were. We know both of them were, like, people that we thought were the ones gonna get killed, like in 5 seconds.
And you know what you just reminded me. It's just called Scream. And you know how there's, like, Halloween, and it's just called Halloween, like the original, but it's a sequel to the original. But it's kind of it throws out a lot of canon of other stuff. So they're kind of touching upon that as well, because if you remember the whole plot of this one, the killers were trying to recreate, because, like...
They're trying to recreate the events that happened 5 years
everybody was, like, related. Like, it was, like, the original killer, Stu, and them, they were related, and they were going in the order of people getting, there was some kind of...
I like that one, actually. I say A+. I say it's higher than Scream 4.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I say A as well. So I guess the debate, we'll put it A. So it's definitely firmly A. So for you would put the newest Scream above Scream 4.
Yeah.
I think probably more people would agree with you than me. I would have Scream 4 higher than Scream. They're both solid A's. So, a tie for A.
Yeah.
There's no need to move anybody down to B or adjust anything. They're both solid A's in our opinion. And now we're back from the past. All right. What is your ranking for Scream 6?
C tier.
It fits right in. There's it's like the puzzle, the two pieces of the puzzle. C tier. Yeah. So in comparison to the other ones, that was your second, least. Yeah. Gotcha. I think I put it in the same spot in the order that we have. It's my second least favorite. It does fit nicely at C. And if that's where you want it, I'm good with that. But we're curious to hear what you think about Scream 6 or the other Scream movies. And until next time,
bye.
Bye-bye.